What's up, Cloud Gamers? Welcome to the Cloud Gaming Extreme channel. Today we are going to be doing another episode, if you want to call it that, of an open chat, pretty much, where we discuss cloud gaming related topic. And the goal of these is to just, again, connect with you guys. Again, I'm at my work setting, so the internet connection is probably not the greatest, and try my best to get a good, decent camera setup and a good microphone. But let me know in the comments below if I'm not coming across as clear or if it's a little blurry. Also, something to note is that the microphone is, the Wi-Fi is not the best Wi-Fi here, so that can cause to not just having good clarity and good sound. So just want to put that disclaimer out there because I know some of you guys have talked about that in the past, but we're just going to get right into this. Just take a second to shout some of y'all out who are on here. Again, we do this every Monday and Wednesday. And again, so much to talk about. We have some really cool stuff, some giveaways to discuss. We'll be giving away 3 months Google Stadia Pro membership to one of you lucky guys on here, and also to our members. Now, if you guys don't know anything about our members, we can now officially have members, meaning you see that join button, you click it, and then you get some pretty cool perks. Being an extremist is what we call you guys of this channel. So again, you get exclusive giveaways, you get to see our content before anyone else does, you get to vote in videos that you want to see, and again, you can ask questions if we make how-to videos, right, and you stuck in the process, or if you want to see specific comparison, you can ask those questions by being an extremist member. And again, you see other creators having different tiers, right? A dollar tier, 5, 10, 20. We just want to make one tier where we feel, it's reasonable. It's $5 and you get all of that. So we want to make it fair. So again, that's our extremist membership. So you guys can be a part of that if you want for $5. Again, you get exclusive giveaway deals like one to ones you're going to see here. We're going to give one to the members, any random person. Just hop on the Discord, and then we're going to give one to members. We have a member specific Discord, so you guys can hop on there as well. All right, so again, just want to mop up the conversation with that stuff and just carry over to the topic of discussion. But before we do, let's take a second and say what's up to you guys who are on here. So we have, hey there, what's up, dude? How are you? Thanks for being here. We have Cool Boy. Cool Boy, it's good to see you, bro. We have 007. Greetings, Ace. Again, this dude never fails. Always top on here, always on our live conversations. So appreciate you, bro. We have Jairus. What's up, Jairus? How are you, sir? We have Sean. Hey, Sean. How are you? And then we have Chief. So Chief is also on here. And Chief, let me know. Chief is actually in the background right now. So let me know when you want to hop on and I'll just put you on. All right. So let's get started, guys. So yesterday, Monday, was the first of the month, which, as you guys know, September 1st. And as a Stadia Pro member, I went on Stadia Pro. I was like, it's another Pro membership day. Let me just go on, claim the games, and see what they do. Right. So I hop on Stadia Pro again, 6 games to claim, claimed all of them, and my goodness, guys, I can't tell you how much fun I had with these 6 games that was just released for Google Stadia Pro. I feel like by far these are the best 6 games, but not only those 6 games. As you guys saw, I covered the Avengers. I actually purchased the deluxe version for $80. So now I have Avengers for Stadia, and then I went ahead and purchased Hitman 2. So about 8 games released on Google Stadia just yesterday alone. And they are not just crappy games. These are actually really good games. And I almost forgot how simple it was to just log on to Stadia, play a game, not have to worry about latency, not have to worry about connection. Everything just works. Being a cloud gaming enthusiast, you see me covering Shadow, GeForce Now, so I'm always bouncing from service to service. But I feel like yesterday was one of those days where it was just about Stadia. I mean, you saw the videos we were pumping out, but not only that, it was a time where I was just like enjoying Stadia. And man, it made me really appreciate Stadia as a platform, right? It also, you see the growth, right? I feel like now Stadia has enough games. Take out buffering. It's loud, play good. I'm reading y'all's comment. I don't know what that means. I see aggro saying take out, take. Anyway, um, so again, the games that was released for pro members yesterday, it was like I had my daughter, I had my wife, right? We were playing Bomberman. I had my wife and I had my daughter, both watching me play the 6 games that was released, and it just goes to show the nail, they hit it in the head with like providing different genres of games for a lot of different people. So now kids can play, adults can play, hardcore gamers can play. If you're a hardcore gamer, go pick up Hitman. If you are, kids, you got Hello Neighbor, you have Bomberman. I mean, and then if you are into retro, you have Gun Sport. So many cool games was released, and man, it just again made me appreciate Google Stadia as a whole. So now with those 6 games, I feel like the library of Google Stadia is big enough to compete. I mean, seriously, there's a lot of good games in Stadia right now, and I feel like with the Avengers finally being released on there, that's a AAA title that is meaty, right? That you can invest a lot of time in. And then we have 2K coming out later this week, 2K21, which also, as you guys know, is going to be another great game to come to the Stadia platform. People are still playing PGA 21. That just, I mean, so many games. If you're into sport, if you're into shooters, if you're into adventure, if you're into, kids games, there's a lot of good stuff available for Google Stadia right now. So man, I can't stress how much fun I'm having on Stadia, and these games that just released just helped me really appreciate Stadia again. Again, I spent all day. I did not touch Shadow, did not touch GeForce Now, did not touch xCloud, exclusively on Stadia the whole day yesterday, just enjoying these games, and they are doing an excellent job. And I hope this momentum continues. We're in the fall, we're now in September. We know going from here on out, we're going to be seeing games after games coming. I mean, we still have Baldur's Gates coming later this year. That's going to be another big game. And then come October, we have all these other Watch Dogs Legions, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Cyberpunk. Those games are coming, and it's pretty cool. We have Sekiro, just hopefully games from ES, Star Wars. This is Stadia's in a good spot right now. Anyway, just want to talk about that stuff and just see what are your thoughts on these games. Have you guys played any of these games that were just released on Google Stadia? If so, I actually want to know what was one of the first games that you claimed. Let me know in the comments. And so I'm gonna get to reading some of y'all's comments and answer some of these questions to my best abilities. So let's get into it. Join the Discord. Don't know how to enter the giveaway. No specific. I think all you have to do it again. Chief, clarify this. Let me see what he's saying here. Um, give me a second, y'all. My internet here is not the greatest, so I apologize. So Chief said he's ready. Let's add you to the stream. Hey.
Hey everyone.
Okay, good. I can hear you.
That's always a good start.
Yeah, a little afraid of that. But Chief, you want to explain to 007 here how to partake in this giveaway?
Is our welcome screen not working? It does say the first thing on there to go to the README section and grab your roles. But the roles are only really for notifications and alerts for certain channels. There's a Discord giveaways or just the giveaways channel in the general section. Just go in there and react to the giveaway and you will be entered.
Cool. Your mic is a little low. I don't know if
Try not to shout for once.
But yeah, okay. So 007, I hope you guys heard that there. So hop on the Discord. I think I put the Discord in the description below. So again, you guys can do that. Has
We'll
anyone
grab a
heard
link just in case.
Yeah, true. Has anyone heard anything about destroyed all humans in Stadia? The devs really seem to have dropped, but we know it's coming. We just don't have a confirmed date yet. But I feel like this game is gonna be one of those stealth drops where they just be like, "Hey, it's gonna release today," or "Hey, it's gonna release on Friday." I feel like this is a good game, but it's not like a AAA must-have game. So I feel like this is just one of those games they might drop like they did with Doom 2016 and just be like, "Hey, it's available today. Go pick it up." Um, is Cloud Play good? What is Cloud Play? Aggro. So Chief is actually working on Cloud Play video.
It's like Cloud Games, does he mean?
Cloud Games.
Is it Cloud Games, the Android app, or Cloud Play as in some other service that we don't know about yet?
I don't know. I don't know. I thought you were referring to Cloud Games.
If it's Cloud Games, I'm not covering
it. Yeah,
I'll give you the summary. The lag is far too bad for me to actually do anything.
Is that bad?
It's 160 to 180.
Have you tested it though?
Yeah, it's not playable.
Really?
And it's okay. It's got a couple of the good games on there. So if you are over the East, you've got FIFA 19, you've got GTA 5, but there's no profiles, they're shared VMs, so you lose all progress. You just play whatever you can get onto. There's no profiles or anything like that. So yeah, it's not worth my time, not worth our time, not worth everybody's time.
Okay. So I guess we'll let them know. This is crazy. They might not like that response. It is what it is. All right. Cool. Stadia targeting everyone from 2 years to 16. Yeah, they put out a good portfolio of games. Again, I see me kind of, skipping a little bit. Sorry about that. Again, the connection here is not the greatest, but hopefully you guys can still hear me. Let's see. But yeah, I agree with this. I felt like they did a good job just bringing in games that, a lot of demographics and different age group can play for sure. Why is Hitman so complicated with additions? What do you mean about this, man? The Wi-Fi is bad here, man. You see me like skipping, Chief?
It's not too bad. It's probably just your picture.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad it's not that bad. I see me like freezing like right now. Anyway, I'm glad they're getting games. They really need them. Yeah, it's pretty. Again, I feel like just moving forward, things are only going to get better from here on for sure. I would Stadia. So I was going to say, Chief, can you also plug Cloudy's website down here with it then?
Oh yeah, I'll add it. Cloudy with a chance of games.com.
Yeah.
You got to think like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, the film, but instead of meatballs, it's games.
It's games, right? Yeah, for sure. Cool. Let's keep going with the questions. What about Stream Connect? What a semi-pro? Yeah, that's Stream Connect is great again, but as far as I know, there's only 3 games that support Stream Connect right now, and they are Ubisoft titles, right? Which is really impressive. Actually, this weekend you should actually get to play one of them, which is the Crew 2.
The Crew 2,
yeah, Stream Connect on the Crew 2 is not the best Stream Connect experience. I don't like the way they did it there because you're getting like a little screen. It's not like it's just weird. It looks really weird on the Crew 2, but to know that it's there is pretty cool. But if you really want to test out Stream Connect, I would say the Division 2 hands down,
damn right.
is the best way to test it out. Because again, you have people to play with. Even though know that if you are playing with PC players, right, they don't have that feature, so it wouldn't really work for them over there. I think I should close some things I have running. Maybe that's the issue I'm running into here.
While he's doing that, I'll let you guys know I've got a brand new little toy. Might recognize it for those that are in the know. It's an Elgato 4K 60S Plus, which means I'm upping my comparison game. And should I
What's
actually
that
manage
gonna
to get,
look like, Chief?
if I can
What
actually
is?
get the Chromecast Ultra to work, then we'll have some Chromecast Ultra footage and comparisons. But it means that I can record higher quality on Mac and PC without my PC or Mac dying on me.
So I'm just looking at my taskbar right now, and I have Shadow open, I have Stadia open, I have GeForce Now open, and I'm wondering why I'm struggling with connection. I have
Uh,
Adobe Premiere open.
I'll move
Yeah,
on to the question then as you're
yeah.
still looking
Just
around.
move on.
Jairus, the only thing
People.
disappointing was Crowdplay did not launch. Those YouTubers with early access got Crowdplay for Bomberman, but I wanted to play with Stadia YouTubers. No offense to those YouTubers. I know what you mean. It does seem weird that it's been in this early access for like a month now, and there's still no kind of Stadia creators getting access to it. Or just launch it by now, surely, especially with crowd play. Well, with like Super Bomberman 164 player, it's you see the Stadia YouTubers still doing it the old way. Share your room or share the link to your session for people to join. So it would be good for them to just get that crowd play out there now. I
Oh
agree.
Lord. Sorry. Yeah, I agree. I have a feeling that my PC is just gonna freeze here.
I'll take the next one then. I'm going to butcher your name and I apologize in advance.
Am
Numinica?
I frozen?
Yeah, okay. Nice. What do you think of Uplay Plus coming to Stadia? I think this is something I've been wanting for a long time. I'm already a Uplay Plus subscriber because I think it's worth it. £13 a month, gives me gold platinum editions of Crew 2, Division 2, Assassin's Creed, every AAA Ubisoft title. Especially with Watch Dogs Legion coming out and Valhalla later. Means I can just pick them up and play. I don't have to worry about dropping 60 quid on each of those titles. I can just play the best versions straight off the bat. So I'm really hoping that they've kind of hinted on September 10th that there's a big announcement coming on the next Ubisoft Forward. And it's the only time that Stadia has retweeted an Ubisoft Forward event. So we don't know whether that was a slip or a hint or whether we're just going to get in trouble for overhyping the event again. But I'm really hoping they did say 2020. There's not long left
Yeah,
to
yeah,
implement Uplay.
right.
And as I said, even if it is only the Ubisoft titles that they've got already, so things like Breakpoint, Crew 2, Division 2, we know Watch Dogs Legions and Valhalla are coming to Stadia. So if they included those as well, as part of the existing Ubisoft Uplay Plus deal, I think would be the best way because then you could still use Uplay Plus elsewhere, should you have to or want to. If not, a reduced rate. I've seen EA Play is now on. Is it? Yeah, EA Play is now across the board, which is the old Origin Premier, and that's
Right.
on Steam now
So
for
yeah, so Steve.
$4.99.
Right.
So
Right.
if they did a Uplay Plus, and that's the cut down version, they're going to do the
Oh,
Premier.
that's that sound. I seriously don't get that sound, man. Drives me
So
absolutely
yeah,
insane.
so if they do like a cut down version, like they have done with EA Play on Steam for £5 a month or something for the Stadia version, and then when more titles come, maybe offer that kind of premium version for the full price, then that would be very interesting. What do you reckon, Ace?
Yeah, yeah, I would agree, and hopefully we see something announced at this event. Um, again, them retweeting is a big deal. They normally, in the past haven't done that. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Do you speak Trump? What's up, dude? How are you, sir? Um, So, just a quick update on that buzzing sound that drives me absolutely insane when it happens. So, I'm using this. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I probably should not even, but this is a Samsung microphone, right? Not the greatest microphone, but it's really portable. So, I like to carry it wherever I go. So, ordered a Blue Yeti. Not a big fan of the Yetis, but I feel like with this situation, it's going to work well. So when that comes in, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we won't be hearing that buzzing sound. I think it is coming from the Samsung microphone. But again, I've seen you guys addressed in the comments. So I just want to do that. All right, I'm done talking about quality, though. How many times have I complained with quality? You using GeForce Now? Yeah, GeForce Now is dope. Don't forget tomorrow morning 6 a.m. You should be getting an update with GeForce Now news. So we do cover that on here. Shadow is the goat, but I'm ready for max tier. Yeah. The bummer with this is you're gonna have to wait. As you know, you guys know, it's been delayed to 2021, possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if they push it back to 2022. At this point, I ask myself the question: how are they gonna stay in business, right? With all these delays, like people are eventually gonna stop purchasing them. So my question is, can Shadow be, can they make it through what's going on right now in the world with COVID? Because the situation is, you need to make money in order to be a successful business. So if they can provide these tiers with people, how are they going to meet their, financial goals for the year? And if that is not met, then it's how, where like you see companies close down. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that they can get that stuff situated, because if not, we might lose a big, cloud gaming provider. Hopefully that's not the case. Google needs to allow the Pixel phones to play Stadia through USB-C screen mirroring. Uh, Through USB screen mirror. You mean, I guess what you're saying here is like plug it in your phone through like USB-C to like HDMI and play it through there. I thought you can do this, Lee. But yeah. Anyway,
Just
so
disabled
here's
decks.
some. Go ahead.
Just disabled decks. Oh no, Samsung. Sorry. Yeah, there is a screen mirroring mode if you plug in your USB-C
Yeah.
for HDMI.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would just say something to get excited about. Sabrina, as we know, is definitely. So, Sabrina, I was thinking about this the other day, which is the new Android TV dongle that they're making, which should have Android TV and, the casting feature. I would say hold up for that. Again, we've seen leaks of rumors of pricing. People saw it at Home Depot for $50, so it's really affordable. But I would say I was thinking about this. Um, this will be the first time with Sabrina to where you can play, for instance, with the NVIDIA Shield, which is one of the most popular Android TV device right now. You actually cannot officially play Chromecast on it. You have to sideload it. But with Sabrina, it's going to be the first time that you can actually play Google Stadia officially on an Android TV box or dongle without having to sideload it. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see how that plays in that. We're going to cover it on here. We're going to review it on here too. But and then it's going to be interesting because NVIDIA GeForce Now, they do not, apart from the Shield, which is the only way, Shield TV is the only way to officially play GeForce Now Android TV. Um, are they gonna then make it available for Sabrina, or are you gonna have to sideload that? I can tell you, if you do have to sideload it, it's gonna suck because the experience is not as good as what you get on GeForce NVIDIA Shield TV with GeForce Now. So I hope that they make it more like they take it away from just GeForce Now NVIDIA and make it accessible to other um Android TV boxes. Again, Sabrina as well. But I think this is the better route to go. And with this, you're talking about screen mirroring. You should be able to just, use Stadia and boom, put it to your TV or whatever you want to do with that. But wow, spent a lot of time with that one. Ubisoft only has few games in Stadia. How will you play work? That's what I was saying. We talked about this. I think it was in the podcast. But yeah, I think it's just the games that they already have available that's going to be available in Play Plus, which then kind of makes it difficult to recommend it for Stadia because again, if you look at Uplay Plus on PC or GeForce Now, right? If you want to go that route, you have access to all of the backlog catalog of games, which then justify the price tag of I think it's $15 a month. But if you only getting four Google Stadia Ubisoft titles and they asking you to pay $15, that's a ripoff. And so hopefully it'll be cheaper than that. I don't see them bring in all of the back catalog because that means that they're gonna have to make all those games pretty much playable in Stadia, and I don't think Ubisoft is gonna do that because again they have a huge list of back catalog of games, and to bring all those games to Stadia is a headache. Or maybe that's what they've been working on, and that's why we haven't heard anything from them yet. I don't know, but it's gonna be interesting. Hopefully, September 10th we'll find out more about this, right?
So the Legion come in. So Watchdog Legion would be worth the Play subscription alone in my book.
Yeah. Not for 50. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, not just Watchdog. You can, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and if Hyperscape comes to you, begin that too. And then, what's the Far Cry 5,
Far
right?
Cry 5, yeah.
That
And
should
then you'd
be
also potentially get access to the Crew 2, Division
yeah,
2,
Division 2, Ghost
Warlords of New York,
Recon's,
Division 2, yeah. So
Rainbow Six. If they bring Rainbow
Quarantine, if that
Six,
comes, yeah, that'd be
yeah, none of
interesting.
them could give us the old Rainbow Six because they confirmed that they're working on that kind of like they did with Doom, and they just still dropped Doom. So who knows? Maybe that's a game that they'll like use to push. Um, they'll use to push Uplay Plus and Stadia, right? Rainbow Six available for free or whatever. Yeah, I don't know, but
That'd be cool.
yeah, yeah, we'll see. Something is hanging from the side of my hat. You mean this? It's my earpiece, dude. What up, T Mac? All right, cool. Let's keep those questions coming. We still have time. We have 30 minutes, which is a lot of time. Shadow's delayed and using an old hardware now. This better GPU for same amount would be pointless. Agreed. Agreed. Um, I just realized your name is Shadow. You like a shadow person?
What I say is, Shadow's hardware gets a lot of stick, but it performs. It does work quite
It
well.
does. It
The
does.
boost works better than you would expect it to, and
Mhm.
their streamer is the best of the business.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what I mean by the streamer, I mean the client that you use to connect to RDP to the box, essentially.
Right.
I've not found any other one that handles the USB as well as it does, handles the bit rate and quality as well as it does, and that whole startup experience. No other solutions allow you to start the machine from the streamer itself. So
Hmm.
although Shadow is massively backlogged, it doesn't have a great amount of space, and the CPU seems underpowered. It still isn't bad for what you're getting, but I
No.
do agree that if you're going to be waiting another year for that boost, they need to start looking at upgrading the tiers,
Yeah.
especially now the 30
Yeah.
series has dropped.
Mhm.
Now that 30 series has dropped, it makes the 20
It
series
does.
look
It does.
like
Yeah.
a joke.
Yeah. Yeah. So imagine like 2021 comes and the tiers is still the same as it is right now. They'll be so far behind with the competition. It's not even funny. So hopefully they upgrade the tier. And I feel like personally what they need to work on is just they've left. I mean, you go on the Reddit, you go on the forums, they've left a bad taste in consumers' mouth. And I feel like they have to make up for that. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but maybe a public statement of apology, or maybe offering a cheaper low tier to the consumers. But just what's going on, I get it. COVID is happening, the world is in, but as a business, I mean, just delaying your products for that long, and then you have people who've paid too, who just don't, not even having access to what they paid for. I don't know. It's just overall, it's not a good business model. I know why it's happening, but I feel like they're gonna have to make up for that um, whenever they, get more service. If they want to reopen, if you want to call it that. Hey, what's up, Charles? How are you, my dude? Do you think Google will update the GPUs as they'll be behind once the new PS5? Yeah, we've already heard rumors of Gen 2, if you want to call it that, Stadia being worked on. But absolutely. The great thing about cloud gaming and platforms is the fact that, they just do that over there and we enjoy it over here. So, once this changes happen, right? Once they make the change to upgrade the blades and stuff in the cloud, we'll just benefit from it without having to buy a brand new console, which I think is pretty awesome. But I do think it will happen. Maybe not this year because all this going on in the world, but I can definitely see this happening, next year for sure. If not this year, it'll be nice if they have it ready by the fall, but we'll see. Giveaway. Yeah, so just hop on the Discord for the giveaway. Once you get on the Discord, in the welcome screen is the first thing you're gonna see. Pretty much, we're giving two giveaways, 3 months Google Stadia Pro for just any random viewer on here who's watching, and then for our members who are paying to be extremists is what we call them. So two giveaways going out. If you want to further your chance of winning, consider becoming a member because we have, I feel like the pool is a lot less for members because not a lot of you guys on there yet. So um, just head out. Shout out. No, go ahead.
Sorry,
Yeah,
just to address
you good.
this. No, it's an espresso coffee cup. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint.
That's hilarious. Let's see what. No, the Pixel 3 doesn't. I'm not sure if the Pixel 4 can screen mirror. Most USB-C phones don't have screen mirroring when it isn't through USB-C stuff. From I didn't know this. Actually, I
Okay.
honestly haven't really tried this, but you know me now. You know me now. I am definitely gonna try this now and see. Chief, you were pointing at your phone.
Yeah, Galaxy S9 USB-C. I just screen mirrored that earlier,
Yeah,
so I was
you
looking at
know,
that cloud
y-
games. And I had to turn off. It went into Dex mode and confused the
yeah,
hell out of me. But
but you had
I've
to if
noticed
you
there's an option to say
right.
switch to screen mirroring.
Right. And my Note 10 Plus here, I have done the same thing to screen. So that's why I'm kind of confused because I know I've done this before.
So I don't know if
Um,
it's something specific with the Pixels, but the Samsungs
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
support screen mirroring.
Samsung supports screen mirror, and yeah. Google is more. By the way, guys, I'm going to cover for Samsung just released a dope, affordable phone. They just announced it today, and I still have to do more research in it, but that might be the cloud gaming phone. Um, I'll tell you guys more about it. If it's again, I'm at work, so I didn't see the full specs, but from what I saw briefly, I don't know what it is, guys. Apologize for that sound. Blue Yeti's coming, so I can tell you guys there. But yeah, I'll do more research and let you guys know what I hear more about that phone.
No Z Fold 2.
Huh?
No Z Fold 2.
No, not that. Not that phone is gonna be dope though. But I'm gonna get the Duo instead of that phone. But this phone is a 6.6 inch screen display phone. and it's edge to edge Gorilla Glass screen. It looks dope. Don't worry, I'll cover it on here. Let me just do a little more research, and I'll let you guys know what that phone is. What up, Chris? How are you, sir? Um, Only all games with controller support. Charles, I don't know what you mean here.
Is that coming to Stadia? Yeah, Stadia's requirements is that it's
Oh,
got a support controller.
right, right.
Well, it's got a support both, isn't it? Keyboard and
A
mouse and
keyboard,
controller.
mouse, and controller.
Hey,
What up,
Victor.
what up, Vic? How are you, sir? Any news on Project Temple? Also, what streaming service working Fire Stick? So no news on Temple. From what we've heard, is pushed back to 2021. But I would say don't get too excited for Temple. I'm just gonna be real with you guys. Based on what we've seen, you know what's funny, right? They talked about these games, Amazon Studio games, actually in that report when they officially unveiled Tempo. They said those games were supposed to come to Tempo as like the flagship games to kind of push Tempo. Imagine if those games, Crucible and was the MMORPG one that you imagine if those were the games that Amazon was gonna try and use to push Tempo, they'll leave a bad taste in people's mouths. So I would just say, guys, just lower your expectations. With if it comes out in this, I mean, look at the flag that Google Stadia has to endure, right? But here they are slowly catching up. When Amazon Tempo comes out, they're gonna have to repeat what Stadia has been through. So it's gonna take them some time to actually get to the place where they're kicking, in all cylinders. And I would just say lower your expectations. If it comes out, if it's great, great. Again, we're Cloud Gaming Channel here. We'll back it 100%. But I would say don't get too excited for this, man. Lower your expectations. The other side of the hat. Oh, there is
Oh
something
yeah, he does.
dangling. What
It's a
is that?
flush. Well
You guys
spotted.
want to see something cool?
What's he got in his hand? Oh no. There's only one thing missing from that ace.
Blue.
Yeah,
I
and
have a
our
blue
logo
one.
on it.
Yeah, I have a blue one. My kiddo got me this for Father's Day. They thought it was like the
It's
greatest
Victor.
gift ever. But yeah, never use it. But hey, it's there.
But also on that Project Tempe side, Crucible was such a flop. I think
Yeah,
they've kind of rethought the way that they're going to be dropping games in their platform.
yeah.
AWS is so segregated. If you actually go to Amazon Games and look at their developer support, they pitch Lumberjack and I've forgotten some of the other stuff. They pitch a few techs. There's about 5 different stacks that they pitch as cloud gaming tech and storage and everything else.
Hmm.
But if you look at New World, which you would have thought would have been a good way to try and show off their cloud platform,
Yeah,
it didn't run fantastically well,
yeah.
but also you had to download 20 to 50 gigs still. So it's not really in the cloud yet.
Hmm.
Whereas, if you look
That's
at
true.
Microsoft Flight Simulator, who went the other way and still did the big download, but they stream loads of content into the game, and that's becoming quite popular. So there's definitely different ways that you can look at the way that they're streaming stuff into these games. But
Right.
I don't think Amazon have quite figured out what direction they want to go yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like when it releases, they have a lot of work cut out for them. And as you guys since, and also, is it going to be like Google Stadia where it's really a console in the cloud, or are they going to take like a NVIDIA GeForce Now approach to where, you'll have access to, they'll partner up with someone like Steam and who knows how that's all going to play out, but it's going to be quite interesting. Again, lower your expectations so you're not, hurt when it doesn't meet your expectations. Name has been Stadia Gaming Tag. Shadow does great. I just, okay, cool, cool. I like the name X Shadow X. It's pretty cool.
Doesn't go with the dead side though.
Uh,
Deadpool isn't. It's a nice Deadpool
yeah,
logo.
yeah,
Dark
true.
side.
Oh, we covered this. Dag, are we this far behind? Holy smokes. Um, hello, please, Google Stadia. Do you get free sessions? Like, yeah, Rusty. Google does have a free tier. If you want to call it Google Stadia base, but with this tier, you don't have to pay, right? You can just pay to buy your games and then use Google Stadia free tier to play those games. Um,
Yeah, so that's not strictly true, is it? You do have to pay something because you have to buy a game. So
True.
it's not completely free like GeForce Now, but then GeForce Now is not really completely free either because you still have to buy a game to
Unless
use your
you
3
go
hour session.
through
Oh, unless you
Epic,
get, yeah, unless you pick up the
Epic
Epic free
free
games,
games. Yeah,
which is a good point. But
yeah.
generally, if you want to play something on GeForce Now, you still have to own the game some
Hmm.
way.
Hmm.
Whereas Stadia, of course, you still need to own a game. But that free month that you get with Stadia, you can get a free month. And to be honest, you could probably keep doing it if you really had to by creating a new Gmail account every month or two. Not that I said that in a live
Some
broadcast or anything.
people are doing that. Some people do
Um,
have multiple
if
Gmail.
you just want to play those free pro games, so
Yeah,
there's I think there's 22 pro games now.
it's insane. So I actually, because again, I I forgot, and maybe Chief, I'll give you another code, but I have multiple Gmail accounts for work, and my daughter and I, we wanted to play a game together, and okay, so disclaimer, not disclaimer, but I feel like something Stadia can improve on is having more couch co-op games. Just throwing that out there. All those 6 games that was released, we couldn't really find one that had couch co-op. So in a way, what I ended up doing was creating an account because I have a 3 month, Google's. So I claimed those games, and my goodness, there are a lot of I didn't realize how big the library was. And also maybe something, Google, if you are ever listening, something that can be helpful is like a claim all button, because going through each one of those games individually to claim it was annoying. But anyway, I counted over 18 games to claim, and that is just bananas, man. Bananas. Anyway, don't know how I even got started on that topic, but
Free to play.
yeah, yeah, okay, there we go. But yeah, no, kudos to them though. Really impressed to see how many games. I mean, the last time I claimed like all those games was when I first got Stadia. So just going back and seeing all those games is crazy.
That's the
I
other thing, isn't it? If you keep your pro, then my library's grown to about 30 just of the pro games
It's
claimed. Because
insane.
once they're
It's
claimed, they
insane.
stay there, regardless of whether they're pro anymore.
Yeah. So I'm actually, that's what's called the new Samsung. I'm gonna pull that up. So Chief, take the next question. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick.
Sure. As for controller support, it's talking about the Uplay games that come across have to have controller support. Yeah, well, most of them do, to be honest. I'm not sure how many Uplay games don't have controller support, because most of the ones that I've played on Uplay did let me use a controller. So, Charles, you have to elaborate on that a little bit more.
Huh.
Chris loving your light up hat. Who doesn't love a light up hat?
Chris is loving the hat.
Stadia's killing it. What the heck are you talking about, man? Stadia's dead in the water. I don't know what you mean by dead in the water, but it's got a lot more people using it than people hating on it at the moment. I think hate has died off somewhat, but Stadia's definitely not dead. And the amount of pro games they've got and the
Yeah.
coverage they've got.
It's definitely not that. All right, so I'm gonna
I'm going to
share my
say something. Well,
go
before you
ahead.
do that, I'm just going to address something here because I wanted to speak up in the last one, but we kind of ran out of time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Go ahead.
So we rip on Stadia's um, marketing strategy and marketing team
Hmm.
when they have all this stuff at their disposal. But we did address a while ago that Google have chosen not to. And let's be clear here, they have chosen not to. This is their beta year. They are testing, they are making sure their systems work, they're making sure their integrations work. Because if Google want to open the floodgates, they can open the floodgates to billions of people
Yeah.
through search, through their phones, through
YouTube,
YouTube,
yeah,
through a whole lot of stuff.
yeah,
So Stadia's not going anywhere. They are like Google do with all of their products. They're
yeah,
taking that time. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go and look how long Gmail, yes, you know, the email
yeah.
that we probably all of us are using, go and look how long that was in beta for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, I was part of the invite only stage of that,
Yeah,
probably a good 20 years ago now.
yeah,
I don't think it dropped the beta tag till about 6 years later.
yeah,
And you know, is Gmail dead? Don't think so.
yeah.
So I think they're
It's
playing the long game.
right. Is how Google always operates, and we've talked about this previously. They just like to put their software product in beta and then build on it after a while. But again, I made a video asking, can the video game market handle that? And clearly, we can see the response, no. But I like what Chief is saying. In the long run, guys, man. Again, a testament to this is just me. I mean, playing Stadia yesterday, I was like, holy crap, how far have they come from when Stadia officially launched, right? Just being able to claim those 6 games, sitting there and playing those games, it ran smooth. The games are now coming, they bring in the features, and it's still hands down one of the best, like, uh, best infrastructure, best no lag. What's the word I'm looking for? Just one of the best experience, right, in cloud gaming, hands down, and that speaks volume. So they have the infrastructure now. It's all about getting the games and the features, and that's what they're doing. And now, again, freeze there. People are gonna once they start marketing, guys. I feel like again, Stadia is gonna be on the map. So I'm not concerned at all. And Google has the money to just keep this going. So you have nothing to worry about, guys, for sure. All right, let me show you guys this product real quick. So this is it. Again, just announced today. This is the cheaper tier of their, high quality. But the good thing again, 5G, right? It's 5G. So look at this phone. It looks just like the Note. You would see this phone and you think it's like
That
the
looks
Note. So
awesome.
it's sexy, right? 6.6-inch screen, AMOLED, OLED display, right? Decent camera. I think the price is around. They say it will retail for 99 when it. How
What?
much? Yeah, exactly,
No way.
exactly, exactly. So
That's nuts.
yeah. So this and then
$100 phone.
yeah. And then they releasing the 10.4-inch tablet, A7 tablet too, which looks like their S7 but with lower specs. Again, people who are complaining about like the entry level of smartphone being too high for cloud gaming, I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna do a review on it and just show you guys they're actually really budget great phones to cloud game on, and these are pretty cool. Pretty. What really surprised me is Samsung just held an event yesterday and they didn't announce these there, and they just
Yeah,
like
they're going for the high end there, aren't they? With the
true,
S7 Plus
true,
with the 4K,
yeah.
120 hertz screen. They didn't really want to go, oh, we've got this like budget A7 that most of you will probably go and buy instead.
But you know what though? Samsung's high budget phones really doesn't make them that much money. Do you know what gets Samsung going? Is the lower model devices. So,
Is
I
there a
mean,
price on that A7?
huh?
Is there a price on that A7? I'm after a new tablet.
Yeah, they didn't say. I have to do a little research in this, but again, really really cool stuff if you guys are looking for a budget cloud gaming phone for sure. But yeah, just thought I'll share that with y'all. And so let's keep answering some questions here. What would be the cheapest? That might be it, Flesh You. And again, have to do a little research to just see all that's in there. But that looks pretty good, man. That looks if it's $100 like they're saying it is, and you get all of that. My goodness, that may. But I would look at the Pixel 3a though for phones if you're looking for a good small phone to cloud game on, because that's $350, and man, it's a great experience. And then I would also say check out Chromebooks for sure. Maybe that's a video I'll do, just like the cheapest way to cloud game. But look at Chromebooks because you can get them for really cheap, and they do. You can play Stadia on it, GeForce Now, Shadow, and all that stuff now. Give keys for Stadia. Who give you the keys for Stadia games whenever you had the chance to get them in advance? Google Publisher. Oh,
Nobody. Google are really stingy with their keys.
yeah. So the devs has been the one to send us, like when we covered Crater, it came from the devs, but we are partnered with Google to get keys. Um, but again, I'm not even gonna get to Google's PR with stuff like that. But yeah, we mostly get it from the devs. I hope that answers the question. I was talking about you play as far as Sage Watch Chase's show from earlier. What are your thoughts on I handheld? Chief, can you make this out?
I didn't. Yeah, not handheld idea or something. I don't know, but I've not seen Jason stream today because I've been at work. So yeah, you'd have to help us out here.
Yeah, clarify that more, Charles. Nothing is free in this world. I know a guy who creates daily accounts each time he buys. Oh snap! But you can only claim it for that account, though. You can't like,
Yeah, so he has to log into each account to play the
yeah,
games.
to play the
But hey,
games.
$10 off. Why not?
Yeah, yeah. Um, I have multiple cloud gaming platform. I use my phone devices. I also have a killer PC with my main rig. I plan to buy the new Xbox as well. I'm most excited about cloud gaming. However, Lee, you didn't finish your sentence. However, imagine when we get a month when this
Well, originally, wasn't the plan that we'd get? I think it was originally one game a
originally
month,
one game.
and then they
They
surprised us
started
with
with
two
two.
games,
Yeah,
and
and never
now we're
went.
up to six.
Yeah. I'll just say this. Imagine when we go back down to four games. I mean, you want to see a riot, right? Or go back down to like three games. That's people. Google. I've
Get
said
too
this.
used to it. Yeah,
Yeah, they shoot themselves in the foot. They can't go back to three now. People are
no,
gonna
it's
be
gonna be
like,
six. It's gonna be
yeah,
six games a month
yeah.
now. Otherwise, there's gonna be a riot. Like you said. But that's insane, right? Six free games a
Six
month.
free games. That's bananas, man. That's I yeah, that like I said was one of the dopest news in cloud gaming when they unveiled it. But again, we go here's what this tells me though, right? This tells me Google Stadia is confident. This tells me that they know of the games that are coming to the platform, and they know they're confident enough to say, here, we're going to throw six games at you, because we know come October we have more games in pipeline. We can see ahead to January, February, and we can continue this momentum. So in a way, it's actually encouraging to see them do this, because they wouldn't do this if they only had one game to bring next month. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they know what's coming, and this should be a good thing for stadiums. Imagine when, okay, we did that one. Which other one haven't we done?
Thanks, Rusty.
I like you, Shannon. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, like a lot of work. I can't tell you how many times I'm texting Chief and it's like 4 a.m. in the morning, man.
I
Like,
don't know how you do it on so
it's,
little
it's
sleep.
crazy. A lot of work goes into this, man. So I'm glad you guys appreciate
Join the channel, support us. I'm joking.
it.
It's nice. It's nice just to have you
You
guys on.
guys don't have to, but it's pretty cool to see, that we do have some supporters. It's pretty cool. Stadia ain't dead, but definitely not killing. What's up, Marley? Any giveaways? I know this is dumb, but do you guys do giveaways on accounts
Yeah,
and stuff?
it's been streaming along the bottom if you've been paying attention. But hop on the
Yeah,
Discord.
yeah. Just hop on the Discord. We're doing two giveaways right now, actually, for
3 months
three
free.
months free Stadia Pro. Gmail and beta for the mail user Stadia account, which your content goes in beta. So that's a bad. Oh man. I do have to say, guys, the Avengers on Stadia, if you haven't played that game yet, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The game is so good. It's a game that Stadia needed for sure. If Stadia were dead, Avengers wouldn't have launched yesterday. Come on, Charles and Son here, bro. I agree. Doesn't doesn't not owning a game that you can play anywhere put up Stadia a little $80 for a game that can only be played in the States since we.
Well, it's
Ah,
the same if you have a PlayStation game or an Xbox
exactly,
game. Um,
exactly.
I think the biggest gripe people have with this is that a lot of games on Stadia are existing games,
Yeah,
and that's going to be the problem with any console, right? If I have been an Xbox gamer for however many years and I decide to go and pick up a PS4 and I want to play Destiny 2, oh, damn, I've got to go and buy it again.
yeah, yeah.
So, I think people have kind of or forgotten that Stadia is a console. It's just a console that lives in the cloud, so
Yeah,
it's its own ecosystem.
true.
But if you take that model away and say, "Oh, I'm going to play Watch Dogs Legion. Oh, it's $60 on Stadia, or it's $60 on PS4 or Xbox or Steam." Now, if you're a PC gamer, then yes, you're going to want to buy it on Steam or something in case you upgrade your PC or you want to play it on a friend's one or play it on 3 different VMs as a content creator. Hey, it's really
Right,
handy.
right,
But as far as the argument of buying a game to only be played on Stadia, it's the same as any console game. Same as
right.
a PC game, right? You can't go and play a PC game on a Xbox.
True, true. Nicely said, Chief. All right, we got like 3 minutes. Did we do this? Yeah, we did this one. I feel sad for gamers that.
You're right, Chris. We want
Go ahead.
we want competition. That's the
Yeah,
whole thing. Is we want good competition, and Stadia is making even Xbox and PS4 think about, or PlayStation think about what they're doing and
right,
how they can do it better.
right. Without Stadia, xCloud will probably not roll out this month. I doubt Nvidia will also. Yeah, Chris, good point. Again, competition. I feel like is pushing the other platform and services to release. Yes, I mean the fact that they're still launching xCloud in beta shows that this platform is still not ready, and for xCloud to launch and still be at 720p just says it all. It's not ready for prime time, man. It's not ready. But I agree. I feel like Stadia is pushing these guys to take cloud gaming seriously and show their hands early because, yeah, we probably would not be seeing GeForce. I mean, GeForce Now was in beta for 2.5 years, guys. 2.5 years, and just like that, they came out of beta. So that says a lot. We need competition, yeah, for sure. Is Fortnite gonna be in Stadia? I can't tell you how many times we get that question. We don't know, especially like with all this going on with. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, guys. What's going on with Epic and Apple right now? Epic
And
might
Google.
actually start playing nice with Google, which Google might. If Google was smart, if Google was smart, they can be like, all right, Epic, look, right? Apple's a piece of shit, right? We can help you out, right? I know you guys made a lot of income with iOS devices, and now they're playing hardball. We'll write you a nice check. We'll give you this amount. Get Fortnite and Stadia. We help us push you. We'll help. We'll help.
You don't
Help.
even need to write that
You know what
check.
I'm saying? Huh?
Get Fortnite on Stadia, and we'll give you your 10% in-app purchase
There you
discount,
go.
and
There
you can
you
go
go.
back on the Play
There
Store.
you go.
Oh,
There
sorry,
you go.
Epic.
There
Why
you go.
not leverage that way? And then this goes back to they're not trying to push Stadia right now.
Yeah,
They are,
true.
because they could make these deals
They
quite
could, they
happily.
could, they could. And we talked about this in the last open chat with, just um wow, my brain is so fried. Just working with top streamers like Dr. Disrespect and Shroud to, get them to stream Stadia, right? And the fact that they haven't done that shows. I mean, they can easily do that. They have the money to, but it is
Right,
what it is.
Ace, we're at the top of the hour, so we need to run
All
through
right,
these really
cool,
quickly.
cool. All
Or
right, is Shadow working on Chromebook without issues? Um, Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. What issue are you experiencing with Shadow and Chromebook? I guess is the question.
I
What
don't
issue
think there's an official Chromebook app, so I think maybe it's a side-loaded Android app.
for Shadow?
Hmm.
I'll have to look
We'll
into
have
that.
to check.
No, the Android. No, you can use no. You can use. I know this. You can use Android apps on Chromebooks. And yes, I've played. I did a video on this, guys. I played Shadow on Chromebooks, so you can actually use the Shadow app on Chromebooks because Chromebook supports Android apps. So yeah. Um. Anyway, sorry. I'll gotta go through this quickly.
Quick,
Is
because you
there a
need to wrap it
code?
up. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Gotta head back to work. All right, anyone? Let's just take two more. Luke says, "Watch the." That's funny. I spelled it out. I didn't say it.
So
That's
as we
fine.
said, guys, we do this twice a week,
Yeah,
and we've also got the CGX cast on Saturday.
right.
We do have the Discord coming out, ask questions in there. We do only have an hour slot on this Monday and Wednesday, so either
Right.
get here early, or obviously members get priority, just the way it is. But we are always on the Discord, so you can always hop in there and ask your questions.
Yeah. So again, Chief is right on. We try to do this Monday and Wednesday, 12, same time every Monday and Wednesday. And again, podcast. At the end of it, we do take about 10, 15 minutes to answer questions. And again, the Discord as well. This is really popular. You guys have requested this, so I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. But like Chief was saying, it is my lunch break and I only have an hour. I can be here all day, trust me, guys, just talking to you guys, but gotta head back to work. But again, hit us up in the Disco. Again, that giveaway is going on. Again, if you are a member, you get your own other giveaway. So we're doing two for the viewers and also for the members. So if you want two entries, you can be a member and get two entries to win a 3 months Google Stadia Pro. But gotta head out, fellas. I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one, which is next Monday, and the podcast on Saturday. All right, fellas, later. Peace out.